Right, so we are going to tidy up the banner and we'll do a bit of work on his glaive, and then we're just going to kind of work down the model, I think. I think that's the best thing to do from here. So I think I'll try some piston red. Let's see how that goes. Hold down a bit when it dries. Does make me think there's no way we're going to use a lighter colour. Good, it's good. So there, we're just doing really, most like edge highlighting. This areas here, I think. These bits as well. Just there, so. Get a bit of a look. Slide his mouth. Does look quite fearsome. His teeth. I think we'll do Zendridas, Wraithbone, and then like that though, it's looking pretty good. These things I'm trying to get as close in as I can because I want to go over it with Wraithbone, lighten down the horns on his head because I did them in Dawnstone and then Null Oil, and I think I want to brighten them back up a bit. And I don't have a better grey, so I think what we might try is we might mix a little bit of Dawnstone with some Wraithbone. See how that turns out. I'm not the spider guy in our house. I'm the when our cats bring in gifts for the family, like birds and stuff like that, that is usually my job to get rid of that kind of thing. Definitely going to have to darken this down slightly when it's dry, I think. Oh, I've just lost track. Ah, that was on his glaive, wasn't it? It's certainly getting there. Just do the straps on his back. We should be able to put some Wraithbone on those teeth. What we're also going to do is we're going to use Wraithbone blended with Zendridust, some Wraithbone on the edge of the brush, on the very tip. Tidy up for later. I'm really actually worried about doing this. I'm sure it will be fine. And do you know what? If it's not, I can just paint over it. And we should all just take a minute to appreciate how amazing Vallejo paints are, by the way. I am a massive fan of them. Yeah, it doesn't need to be perfect because on a real animal you'd not really expect fiction. Make a big gigantic mess. We're basically trying to get some points for the contrast pink to stick to, really. Who else is thinking pink is not the right colour for this? This tail from the inside. He said like just purely for the quality of the miniatures. Sorry, I was just picking a hair out from between his toenails. I mean, it's like manicurist. But he was saying Kingdom Death is if you really want to paint the most high quality miniatures, then Kingdom Death is hard to beat. I'm gonna go over the tail bit one more time, give it a second coat, and I think hopefully that will darken it down a little bit. I think I was saying earlier, I happen to know because my Tyrannid. What's a Tyrannid? From my Tyrannid army, I can go over this pink with a beautiful dry brush of Dawnstone, hint, which is what we're using for the horsey's fur. So we'll do the right-climbed flesh shade on Eternus himself, and then we will do the egg-rex on the armour of his mount. Rust. The rust is really only on him, around his eyes. It's more on his mount and on his weapon. Name me a better couple than Retributor armor and right-climbed flesh shade. I'll wait. It produces super warm fuzzies on miniature painting. Okay, so do a bit of egg-rex. And essentially the goal of this step is I mixed the gold the sort of the bronzy gold a couple of different times, and so what I'm trying to do here with the egg-rex, aka talent in a bottle, yeah, is I'm trying to kind of even it out, like make it more consistent. Let's do a bit of Mephiston red for the gem in the middle of his crown. Let that dry. We'll do the crown, and then I think we'll use speed paint, army painter speed paint. It'd help if I showed you what I was doing, wouldn't it? Gold straight out of the pot. First things first, this stuff, the 2.0 version, this stuff, I did my whole, apart from I think one character, I did my entire Warhammer Quest Curse City using this speed paints. They're brilliant. Let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Slap chop for the win. Null Noil, the second talent in a bottle mix. The one thing about the general of your army, you can't say the words "I won't bother." Can you really? Again, I'm pin washing here to give that sort of black line effect. Hopefully you can see that. What's happening is it's very faint, but you can see it. Is the Null Noil and the Agrax are kind of mixing at the joint. And it gives a really cool little effect. Okay, looking good.